shit. Hello. Welcome to the channel if I have any viewers. Oh, Zidane, that sucks. Hey, Anix, how are you? Pretty good. I just finished a fucking 8-hour shift. I'm pretty tired, to be completely honest. I just wanted to come on, play a couple of games. Play a couple games of FIFA. And I was thinking of maybe playing fucking For Honor, but I don't know. Hey Kian, always good to see you. Hey, no problem. Feel free. Anyways, it's just a chill hangout stream. I don't have anything planned, and like I'm just hanging out. I'm just gonna play some video games. I don't think it'll be too long of a stream, but if you're tired, you can go to bed if you want. Of course, I know I'm tired, but like I also like to have like my time to myself after work, you know, like play some fucking games, chill a bit, smoke a bowl, I mean. Kian. Anix, how are you? How was your day? How's everybody doing? Solidarity, comrades. So I don't know what the fuck to do. I feel like I don't know if I should play fucking I don't know if I should play Dragon Ball, FIFA, or For Honor. And this is all until I buy Hitman. Once I buy Hitman, that's all I'm fucking playing. Let's listen to a bit of music, chill, hang out a bit. This is one of my best buddies, one of my best comrades, my brother. This is his old band called the Electra Complex. What a fucking day, holy shit. The funniest fucking thing happened to me on the way. I was walking home and I turned my head to the fucking right and I just saw the biggest fucking raccoon just like hooked into a fucking tree. Yo, I shit you not. I don't even know if you could see this. I just took this fucking picture. He's so cute. Fucking little shit. Kian says, oh yeah, wanna have time to yourself? I hear that's a big problem these days, especially in Japan. In Japan, it's the work culture, right? Yeah. Yeah, we have that like toxic work culture here too, though. It's developing more and more and more. Like 40 hours, it's not enough now. Now your boss wants to squeeze every fucking drop out of you. It's a good-sized raccoon, right? Yeah. Nah, these days it's like fucking, and that's not even counting unpaid internships, all kinds of fucking free labor people have to do. All the schooling you need to do just to find a fucking decent job. And then when you do all the schooling, you don't find a decent job anyway. It's crazy. It's fucking cute, eh, Anix? Yeah, it's fucking cute raccoon. loud? Still? Okay, you can hear me now for sure, I hope. Always fucking audio problems, it's so annoying. A little bit more. The music's off. Okay, wait, I think it's this shit. Ah, I think I got it. I'm not entirely sure though. Is that better? Can you hear me? Sorry. So profesh. Yeah, no music now, but it's okay. I don't know. I always have trouble fucking getting these this volume EQ. Hello, Sham Isabel. Good to have you at the channel. Are you one of the Marxist-Leninist comrades? Hey, thanks. Yeah, I preferred this one. I don't know, man. I like the other one. I don't mind the red flag on top of the black flag, and I don't mind the black on black. I don't really care much about the colors, but I really like this one. Just the aesthetic of it. I find it pops. Okay, you're a Maoist. Nice. Oi, skin punk. Yeah. Where are you from, Sham? All right, so I guess there's a few like tweets that I had retweeted that I'd like to look over. Shit, you know what? I should have done that in a separate. Let me check something here. Sorry. Cleveland Wasteland, yeah. I hear you. I've never been to Cleveland though, so I can't say anything. Alright, let's check what's up. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Alright, so here, first one, Athens. Well over 10,000 people turned out for the demo against police violence in Nea Smyrni district. Some report as many as 20,000. This is how resistance works during the curfew. Sick. Our Greek comrades always fucking holding it down. Always. Oh. I mean, Greece does not fuck around. Shit. Thousands in Barcelona marched and clashed with police demanding the release of Pablo Hasél, a left-wing Catalan rapper, arrested and facing charges for criticizing the Spanish monarchy. This is fucking hilarious, yo. Down with the Spanish monarchy. This is what you get. Hey, fuck, I didn't do it. It's ridiculous. This dude went to fucking jail because he criticized the monarchy in his country. A disgusting institution that shouldn't fucking be there. Just like, you know what, in Canada, dude, we need to abolish the monarchy. What we need in Canada, seriously, is a new Canadian republic, but maybe we can't even call it Canada anymore. And no, I won't even say maybe. I think we just shouldn't call it Canada anymore. The one of the main points of this new Canadian Socialist Republican Party would be that they would have to recognize Indigenous nationalism within Canadian borders first and foremost, and then maybe we can fucking talk from there. You know what I mean? Greetings from Sweden. Hey, Dan, it's good to see you. So weird that monarchy still exists. Fuck, holy shit, it's unbelievable. But at the same time, I get it. It's like the fetishization of power. It is what it is. You know, they want to keep control, and we want to take control. But anyways, of course, this is just a single isolated event. It's just fun to watch. I like riot porn. What are you gonna do? Foreign aid sounds okay, no, this is fucking just people to follow. Oh yeah, so Mexi posted some positive leftist news. Brazil, Lula has convictions quashed. Nice. Yes, I'm happy. Don't worry about it. Brazil's former president, Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, could be set for a sensational comeback attempt after a Supreme Court judge annulled a series of criminal convictions against the leftist icon and restored his political rights. Crazy. So we'll see. We'll see if this can become a real driving force against Bolsonaro. I'm sure that the Brazilian people could benefit from that, but at the same time, I don't really know too much about Lula. I don't know really much about what his convictions were. But I remember that like a lot of like online comrades and shit were saying that it was like a lot of the allegations that were levied against him were pretty baseless and shit like that. But I don't fully know. So that's some positive leftist news for us right there. And also Piers Morgan got axed. So that's good news, but I wonder who's gonna replace him. Fuck the crown and their genocidal bullshit. Yes. Yes. 100%. Down with the fucking queen. Oh yeah, it's true. Oh fuck, just a couple days ago was fucking Women's Day. Fuck, I forgot to wish everyone a happy Women's Day. Let's see how the fucking Mexicans celebrated Women's Day. Holy shit, is that tear gas or is it just smoke? I don't know if I put audio, if it...
Femicide is a serious issue in this country.
According to think tank Mexico Evalúa, 5 million women in Mexico were victims of sexual violence in the second half of 2020 alone.
You know, this is a really raw anger, you know what I mean? And like, fuck, this needs to be unleashed everywhere. Or else it just stays in silence, and these moments, these micro levels of abuse and shit like that in interpersonal relationships, dude, they don't get spoken about. That's the problem. When you foster an environment of misogyny and shit like that, dude, you make it so that women are afraid to come out about instances of abuse, and that's not only true for women, and indeed it's true for anybody who's being abused, right? Looks like Mexico is celebrating Women's Day properly. Yeah, that's right. Hey, the only way to celebrate, I say. And what's that fucking quote? What's that saying? Like, I forget what the saying was anyways. This is not... So anyways, that's fucking sweet. Here in Montreal, like, usually we have a pretty big Women's Day march, but we didn't have... There wasn't much going on. Even though, like, in the entire, like, leftist sphere of people, I guess people in, like, people who have interest in art and theater and photography and all this fucking kind of shit, dude. A lot of people have been coming out against these people with allegations of sexual abuse, and it's fucking true. A lot of this shit has been allowed to foster for decades and decades and decades, and it's about time that people get called out for this fucking shit, dude. Our communities need to be safe for everybody. Like, this over fetishization with like being anti-weak and shit like that, yeah, it's not so much my style, you know what I mean? Like, personally, I do want to work out. I want to become strong and all this kind of fucking shit, but like, I want to do that to protect the people around me. The weak people around me, my comrades who are disabled, my comrades who are a little bit less fit, my comrades who have different skill sets, you know what I mean? Yeah, non-binary folks as well, trans folks as well. We need to make these environments opening and accepting to them for that exact reason, because the abuse goes unsaid. It goes unspoken. What is this? Dank left. Me trying to explain my political ideology to people without using scary words like communism, socialism, or anarchism. And this one is maybe something that the fucking infrared crew might like. And it's fucking true. Apes together strong. Now the thing is to find the true apes. To be clear, I meant Mexico, the people, not the state, obviously. Yeah, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. I hear you. As far as I know, there is no people state in Mexico. Nope. There's another one that you could notch on your failed capitalist state list. Apes together strong, comrades. Always remember that. Always remember that you need to find true apes. True friends, true comrades. And sometimes it's very hard to do that, you know? It's very hard. It's very hard to trust people sometimes, but it's something we all gotta work on. My life's purpose. Reject your homeowners association, grow corn on your front lawn. For sure. Let's see this shit.
Tip rotation. Those are the ones that are considered the most beautiful, and hers is 106.
Somebody in here to measure our nasal tip rotation.
And then we know if we have the most beautiful noses.
But symmetry is what they say is a lot in the eye of beauty, right?
Okay,
They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And that's another thing, eh? Like, talking about misogyny, it's funny. Like, these standardizations of beauty, and yo, fucking England is like crazy with shit like that. They have such a fucking crazy, like, magazine culture where people nitpick on the smallest little fucking things, like, oh my god, did you tilt your dress yeah, this all ties into the whole Meghan Merkel thing and shit like that. Yo, English society is fucked up. And I have like some English blood in there, so like I have some English family members, and like, dude, they're so cringe. They're fucking like, they simp so hard for the fucking royal family, or I should say stan, because I don't like saying stimp. They stan so hard for the goddamn royal family. She buys little trinkets, and little fucking trinkets here and there. Oh, it's disgusting. Little teacups. Sorry, Annex, what is occupied Korea? What are you saying? Oh yeah, this I needed to check out for myself. I'm in like a reverse homeowners association, a home renters union, where they keep to fight the rent down. Sick! That's fucking awesome. You know, Montreal could really benefit from something like that. But I guess we kind of do have associations like that do try to keep the rent low. But I don't know how effective it is, because rents are just fucking going higher and higher. But at the same time, Montreal has some of the lowest rents in out of the like big cities in Canada. Vancouver, Toronto have ridiculous fucking absolutely ridiculous rents. Parasite Parasite painted on a statue of Queen Elizabeth in Kent, England. Beautiful. What about South Korea? I'm sorry, I'm a bit stoned. Oh yeah, this is the one. This is the one I wanted to fucking look at, but like... Did he say Marxism-Leninism doesn't exist? Is that something Vosh actually said? Like, is he that fucking stupid? Yeah, dude, this is totally true, like... And this motherfucker glows green. Holy shit. But it makes sense. It makes sense why the CIA wouldn't want people to get into Marxism-Leninism, because Marxism-Leninism is seriously about seizing fucking power, no bullshit. Yes, Hamilton is almost as bad as Toronto. For real? Fuck, I didn't know that. Hamilton's getting bad too. Fuck. How much does it cost for like I don't know, a 3.5 or a 4.5, let's say? Hey, I know it's only 10 people watching, but if anybody hasn't yet, check out Suck My Opinion. He's got fucking... Check him out on Twitter, he's always with the good takes and shit like that. Except he says some shit like that I would love to have a debate about him on the efficiency of factory farms, let's say. Because we do have a similar goal. We want communism and we want to feed the people. We want to feed the people good food and shit like that. But at the same time, we want to feed the people good food that's not going to destroy our fucking environment. And like, I know he won't... Maybe he won't empathize with the animals. A lot of people don't empathize with the animals. I get it. You know, everybody's suffering. Everybody's fucked up. Did you see Biden granted Venezuelans asylum in America? I didn't see that, but I heard that he put some executive order that was basically just building upon the whole Trump thing. Like, dude, Biden is a fucking snake. At this point, if you don't see it, like, even back then, like, but I like to be a little bit of charitable, because sometimes I think I'm talking to liberals sometimes and shit like that, like. Yeah, the Vosh picture, it's crazy, and it's fucking so true. Well, I don't know if it's true. A one bedroom is minimum 1,200 plus hydro, and it's all slumlords, bed bugs, and rent evictions galore. Fuck, man. Anyways, we have some good comrades in Hamilton. Fucking holding it down. You know, like North Shore Info and all that shit? Yeah. If you don't know I'm sure you're in Hamilton, you know North Shore Info. Who is this? Carmen Mulroney followed me. Okay. Well, that's pretty much all I had to show on my Twitter. I was just bored at work and I was like, what can I show in the stream today? Some pretty good shit here. I really like this one. This is my favorite. We'll leave it here for a little bit. So, oh my god, that's... You know what, dude? Like, what Sham says right here. I hope I'm pronouncing that properly, by the way. So after Biden bombs them, they'll have somewhere to go. Biden is a fucking warmonger. When Biden talks about war, oh my god, you could see he's about to bust in his pants. It's fucking disgusting. He's a disgusting human being, and he likes to meddle in everybody else's fucking affairs. I have an entire stream dedicated, like I want to fucking have a stream dedicated to him. I made like a little video compilation, but I might do that like during the day or something, and I'll like try to publicize it a bit more, try to get a couple more viewers to see it. Yeah, we do. Hamilton has its gems, for sure. Well, wherever there is extreme repression, there will be extreme resistance. You know what I mean? And solidarity to our comrade there who's in court. I forget their name, dealing with that fucking bullshit. They defended the Pride Parade. And that's why people should get strong. I don't know if you could have heard me or not. And that's why people need to get strong. People need to get strong to defend these fucking defend pride and defend this kind of shit. What the fuck are those prizes? $1,200? What are you talking about? That's the thing, Sham. He's gonna go after Venezuela, dude. And you see how he talks about Xi Jinping and shit like that, dude. This is you're not talking about just any nobody over here, dude. You're talking about the very influential person in one of the strongest up and coming countries in the entire world. Like you have to be fucking. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words, honestly. Sorry. I am also a little bit tired tonight, too. Okay, that's his name, Barry. Yes, yes. I had put it in the Discord. By the way, just give me a second, yo. If anybody hasn't already, okay, wait, let me wait. All my comrades. What the fuck is happening over here? Okay. If anybody here hasn't checked out my Discord yet, please do that. If anybody wants to voice chat, talk, if I'm free, I'm down, you know? There, so you can't miss it. Infamous Marxist-Leninist, what's happening? Anarcho-Pill, welcome to the channel. Venezuelans are gonna taint American politics, just like the Cuban exiles. I wouldn't be surprised if DSA gets labeled as a terrorist organization one day and ends up being dismantled. Hey, if DSA ever gets put as a fucking terrorist organization, that's probably because... Anyways, fuck. Never mind. Fuck you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why would the CIA say that Marxism-Leninism doesn't exist? Why? Because Marxism-Leninism really is, and it's a tried and true formula that has worked in other countries where communists want to seize power. It's an ideology in which the fucking elites and the establishment really start to tremble in their seats, because there's only so much you can do building outside of the state. Like, we could fucking do mutual aid organizing things until up the wazoo. But is it really going to build the kind of power that we need? And yes, of course, I understand, like, whenever we're dealing with state structures and shit like that, we need to be very careful. And that's why I believe that the anarchist influence is so important. Well, yeah, I'm anarchist. I'm an anarchist, dude. The anarchist critique of the state and the anarchist critique of hierarchy have been foundational fucking concepts for me all throughout my life. So I get it, dude. Kropotkin didn't believe in seizing the state, and a lot of anarchists didn't believe in seizing the state. But you have to understand that a lot of anarchists did, and in many occasions throughout history, anarchists worked with Marxist-Leninists, and I get it. It's a complex relationship, definitely, one in which anarchists end up on the losing side. But we also have to understand that throughout history, anarchists have tended to side with liberal bourgeois establishment governments and shit like that. So I understand where some of the animosity from the Marxist-Leninist comes from. That being said, I think there's way too much fucking animosity in those circles and shit like that, and I get it. It's very protectionist. They want to protect themselves and shit like that. Whatever. But yeah, I learn a lot from Marx. I learn a lot from Lenin. And I learn a lot from a lot of the classical anarchists. But it's undeniable that Kropotkin's writing is very entrenched in a Eurocentric way of thinking. And it's very evolutionary. It's very evolutionary based. You know what I mean? Whereas we're looking at older cultures as more primitive, and so like there's a lot of things that I can critique about Kropotkin. There's a lot of things that I could love about Kropotkin. I suppose I would take ML over what we have now, though I don't know, because I wouldn't be able to express my beliefs about anarchism vocally. Well, I mean, well, what do you mean? Like, I think that there's been all through history, the MLs have been willing to listen to anarchists and shit like that. I think really where the tension starts is when anarchists are like, yes, in my state, the anarchists are being thrown under the bus. Rose City Antifa even got their page removed from Facebook. Shit. Like a lot of Cuban anarchists were killed and deported. Yeah, look, I'm not saying, and look, I'm honestly not gonna get into like a history debate of all the moments that have happened in the past between anarchists and communists and shit. We need to look at what are we facing right now. What are the material conditions right now? See, I say I take things from Marx, I take things from Lenin, and I leave out the other things. There are things that we don't have to, though every state cracks down on anarchists, so I suppose I would still prefer to pure capitalism. And a lot of the times you have to understand that anybody could just call themselves an anarchist and say, oh, I'm an anti-statist. But it's a very immature position because personally, I do view it in the Marxist-Leninist way. Marxist-Leninist. It was more Engels who talked about the withering away of the state, but I believe that we need a proletariat state to destroy the bourgeois state instantly. Instantly. That proletariat state now needs to be withered away slowly. What that looks like, it's going to change from country to country, from place to place. You know, nobody has the golden answers. Lenin respected Kropotkin, gave him a funeral. Wow, I didn't know that. Thanks. You can like the art and dislike the artist. 100%. 100%. And that doesn't mean that like I don't have like any critiques of the way that let's say the situation was handled in Catalonia and shit like that. Like personally, I think that the anarchists should have been given more guns, and I think they were given. I think that they. Anyways, I gotta educate myself on this a little bit more. A few of the anarchists either did take government positions. Anyways. Oh shit, the fuck. It seems anarchists got a tiny chance to be relevant in Myanmar, but they gotta fight the liberals. That's the thing. So throughout history there is this tendency for anarchists to side more with liberals. You have to understand, when we're talking about destroying the bourgeois state, this is a process that you know, you can't be thinking like, oh, but you stepped on my toe. Oh, but we have a little bit of a difference in thing here. Obviously, there are huge things that need to be addressed because when you're organizing mass amounts of people, you need to be open to people. So, like for me personally, I just don't. I'm not down with the racism and transphobia and shit like that. Like straight up. True, anarchists and communists need a strategic on-the-ground alliance against fascism in the state. Yeah, absolutely. And you'll see, because once there's like a seizure of power or whatever, what you need to look for first is is there like misogyny leaking through? Is there homophobia leaking through? Because these become the things that you need to watch out for, because it's through those oppressions that it could just spread like a disease, you know what I mean? So like we need to make sure that our organizations are consistently anti-homophobic, anti-transphobic, anti-racist and shit like that. And I'm not saying you have to, every single fucking person who says something that you think is mildly racist or whatever, that you have to kick them out of your organizations. No, because you're never gonna fucking be able to organize. I'm telling you, organizing and talking to people, it's very, you know, like, It's very different than online. You know, you have to engage with the person, and they're gonna say things you don't like. They're gonna say things that make you uncomfortable, that give you that emotional flux. You got to deal with it. Either way, I think anarchism is best suited to the conditions of the US. We already have the Zapatistas to learn from, even though they aren't nominally anarchist. You see, that's the thing. You see how easy it is to that you could espouse anarchist values and not be nominally anarchist, just as equally as you can call yourself an anarchist but not espouse anarchist values. You know, the anarchists of the day could have just been bomb throwing against the Soviet Union as fucking capitalist lackeys and shit like that, calling themselves anarchists. It doesn't necessarily mean they were anarchist. For sure, for sure. It's important, and Marxist-Leninists need to realize that too, that, you know, maybe the people that they were banning and shit like that weren't necessarily anarchists, but were using it in name. And they should have a propensity to want to work with us, because, you know what, we want to make sure that when the state reproduces itself, true to what Lenin said and true to what Engels said, once the state reproduces itself, at the end, we want a classless society. We want a more egalitarian society. You want to talk about what social ends is socialism supposed to lead to? Easily. Talk about what conditions people need right now. Good nutrition, good jobs, community, access to healthcare, access to mental health care. These are the social things. These are the things all humans can benefit from. Because even if you're not mentally ill yourself, you know, like a lot of fucking violence happens through mental illness, antisocial behavior disorder, narcissistic person. Anyways, antisocial behavior disorder. It's more the proper term. These are the social ends that we need to be aiming towards. You know, empowerment of women to do the things they want to do. If they want to fucking stay home and have kids, they can stay home and have kids. If they want to go out and work, they can go out and work. You know, like, empowerment of people, give people choices. But at the same time, we need a fucking strong state to make sure that those conditions of peace and tranquility are not ruined by fucking fascist scum, psychopaths, serious psychopaths who want to hurt people. No matter what, you think that you're gonna have a revolution and tomorrow those fucking megalomaniacal people, super right-wing fascists or capitalists at that, you think they're just gonna go away? Fuck no. They're gonna try to kill your ass. Had to call in a comrade for ableism today. It's actually quite easy for people to learn when you don't shame them. 100%. 100%. We need a dialectic in which anarchists embrace some centralization and MLs. 100%. Quindy, that's why I love you. Quindy, you've been a comrade to this channel, and I appreciate everything you've done. I appreciate the video that you edited of me and Engels. It's awesome, you know. I see you in the chats. I see you talking to people. This is what we need to do. I feel anarchists are an important part even in a Marxist-Leninist revolution, kind of to keep the new state in check. Exactly. Yeah, and you took the words out of my mouth. I said that, like, once we seize the state, we need to make sure that there are checks and balances in there. Because, dude, when people get fucking possessed by power, they get possessed by power. And even the most ardent socialist and the most politically correct fucking communist, like really does everything by the books and shit like that, could still be a fucking genocidal maniac. I'm not trying to say anything about the past or anything, but I'm just saying what could produce itself. And anybody could fucking call themselves a socialist. That's why it's important to have a solid education yourself so that you can understand if the person that you're talking to is in fact a socialist or a communist. Have you heard of the right-wingers going off about saying super straight, aka no trans folks, so transphobia 101? What are they saying? Right-wingers are using the term super straight? My god, straight white wingers. My god, it must be brutal. It was trolling, not a real thing. But I don't know anything about this super straight business, so I can't really give my take. I'm gonna play a couple games of FIFA. Straight fragility, yeah. Hard. Hard. Like fucking heteronormative cis dudes are some of the most fragile human beings I've ever met, and I know that because I'm one. And I used to be incredibly fucking fragile. Life happens and shit like that, and it toughens you up a little bit. Commander Brutus, what are you all talking about? I never know what to call you anymore. I'm just gonna call you Brutus. Ananka-san is dead. I call you Brutus, yeah? It's good to see you, comrade. Even though I can't see you. Hey, there's no alarming amount of super straights on my socials. Surely started as a joke, but now I'm not so sure. The funniest part of the super straight bullshit is that they're trying to claim they're part of the LGBTQ+. These fuckers, huh? They're so fucking sneaky, these bastards. They always do that shit. Why do some ML call us anarcrackers? First of all, you'd have to know who's saying that to you, because anybody online can call themselves an ML and can call you an anarcracker. And at the same time, like a lot of the fucking anarchist movements and shit like that, they're not, like, they're very white. Let's just be real. But it's not fucking fair, because a lot of my fucking comrades are people of color, dude, and they do fucking good work. So it's not fair. It's not fair to say that, you know? I never heard anarcrackers before. I've been called an anarchitty, and I've I've called other anarchists anarchitties. Because it is true, there's something true about the insult tanky. You know, there are certain communists that are just in it because they want power and shit like that, so they're tankies. And there's a bit of truth in the anarchitty. You know, anarchitty shit too. Like, it's just a bunch of anarchists who don't fucking know anything. They don't know nothing. They read half of a Kropotkin book, nothing else, and that's what they base their fucking whole entire ideology on. Though anarchism in the US is predominantly white, that is true. Yeah, like it is predominantly white, but I don't want to erase my people of color comrades. That's what I'm trying to say. Anarcho-pill. There's a lot of POCMLs that live outside the West. Yeah, that's it. So like I would chalk it down to that too, like anarcrackers and shit, like. But in Montreal, it's a little bit different, you know. Your mic sounds like it has water damage. Fuck. Is it better now? Maybe it was too loud. Is it a little better now? I'm gonna get a better mic. I don't know. I spent $100 on this fucking thing. It already sounds like shit. Porco dio. Maybe I just need to. Oh, it's a little bit better. Nice. I think it's because it was too loud. Nice. What do you mean, never mind? Does it sound like shit or it sounds good? Choose one, young Padawan. I suggest rewatching at 40 minutes in later to hear it. Yeah, I hear you. At 40 minutes, yeah, I'll do it. I rewatched even my other stream and it was the same thing. Fuck. It's off and on, eh? Shit. That sucks. I bought it online. I don't even know if I could. Sorry, but if someone doesn't support trans rights, they are no comrade of mine. That's fair. That's fair. But at the same time, you need to understand that, like, there's a lot of fucking people, and there's a lot of people in the world that are just not like. It's just not the first thing on their mind. You know what I mean? like people from different cultures, different parts of the world, and shit like that. It's not the first thing on their mind. So when you're trying to organize with a diverse group of people, sometimes you got to be a little bit accepting. But now there's a difference between somebody saying something that's, or like misgendering or by accident or something. There's a difference between that and, like, being fucking malicious and shit like that. That's come on. And if you seriously don't want trans people to just like live normal, happy fucking lives and shit like that, I would wonder, do you really care about the people? Which people do you care about? Based Italian exclamation me, what do you want me to tell you? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Especially when I get like mad, I start to swear in Italian. But you would probably cringe. You live in Italy, no, Quindi? Yeah, well, my father's Italian. I was born in Montreal. Based Malatesta for sure. Yeah, I like Malatesta. I like Malatesta because he was on the ground. You know what I mean? He was exiled from Italy, and then when the first thing he did when he came back was boom, he started up another fucking anarchist insurrectionary group. Like, I waste no fucking time. Hey Katie, it was good talking to you. Solidarity, comrade. Till next time. Oh, Sham, nice. Sweet. What part of Italy are your parents from, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, I live in Italy, 100%. No problem. No problem. Nobody is under any obligation to say where they live or give me any personal information. I ask questions because I'm just trying to engage with an audience, but by no means do you have to answer anything. Yeah, Malatesta really gave his life for the cause. You know what? That's what I love. I like to put my money where my mouth is, even though I don't have any money. That's a lie. I have some cash. I work full time now. I have some cash. I get some $70 on Patreon. Situation here is dire as fuck. Liberals control like 100% of every space. Ew. But isn't the government like super right wing? By the way, I don't even know if you guys can hear the game, but I apologize if you cannot. Come on, people now. Smile on your brother. Oh, so goddamn close. My grandparents, Northern Italy. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm from the dirty South. My father's Sicilian. I just recently. Oh. Okay, wait. I'll read this. Once they get out of my fucking defensive zone. Shit. Oh! A little stroke of luck, man. A little stroke of luck. I don't know if that's a fucking good accent, but. Okay, I'm being too stupid here. Ah! Ah, shit, I thought I had him. This guy's good, fuck. Oh, shit on a stick. Ah, fuck. calm down, y'all, or I'm gonna fucking. He's gonna score quick. Whenever you're playing FIFA, I know it's not the most popular game in the world, but you just gotta make sure the motherfucker doesn't score first. It's a big priority. Like that, even in real soccer, you know. Ah, my God, I always do one or two too many moves. Jesus Christ. Of course he scored. I wouldn't expect anything less. I just recently realized I was trans, and I don't think I would have ever realized if I didn't become a leftist first. Fuck yeah, comrade. You know, it's good that leftist politics can empower people to be the people that they want to be, you know? You son of a bitch. Bro, this guy's just picking my defense apart. It's not even fucking funny. Oh my God, why do I always fucking make the stupidest passes? Porco judo. The government went full technocracy, and there's a lot of reforms, aka welfare cuts, coming while we had the 10th. Yeah, you see, so it's like a. Yeah, it's very neoliberal, I guess. But I hear that in Italy there's this type of phenomenon, and maybe it's true of like Europe in general, that there's starting to be this real. That the dichotomy between right and left is really being like blurred, you know? People are starting to see politics as like, there's no, it's not right and left anymore. You know what I mean? That scares me, cause it basically assumes horseshoe theory. That they're both on equal footing, that they're both wrong. No! Oh, how did I not fucking score? Bastardo. Due to access to public information here in Sweden, it would like take literally 2 Google searches to get my exact address. What the fuck? That's fucking weird. I ain't looking for your address, bro. Don't worry. Sometimes your goalie has to be willing to risk it all. Kind of like in politics. I can't score him. I can't get behind this guy's defense. End of the day, the guy. God, you son of a bitch. Rich socialist and anarchist history. Yeah, yeah, of course, for sure. Well, for sure, in the birthplace of fascism, you're gonna have a very vibrant resistance to that. It's largely forgotten. It's unfortunate, but I get it because it's a bloody part of Italy's history. We forget that there were like street battles, man. People were like fucking each other up in the streets, literally, bro. Bro, your guy's injured, bro. Ah, fucker. Wow. What a son of a bitch. Annex Hoffman, you're in the USA, but you want to leave. Where would you go? My grandparents, northern Italy. Okay, North Rome. Oh, word. Yeah, southern Italian, more Greek and even yeah. There's a Greek mix. A very big Islamic influence there for sure. When I went to Palermo, you see the old mosques and shit like that. It's fucking beautiful. Palermo is one of my favorite cities. Original Antifa. I think original Antifa was Lenin did not know that Mussolini was brought from 14 oh bought. What do you mean he didn't know?
So back in business, and the Groundhogs with work to do after the events of the first half.
Yep, that's an understatement.
And very deftly cut out.
Keep playing like that, bro. You'll never score a goal.
Barella. Intelligent threaded pass here. Accurate ball in towards the near post.
Fuck, man.
That's all they can conjure for now.
I'm disabled, so the politics in the USA are anti my existence. I hear you. I hear you. I actually, fuck, there's a couple of comrades I've been talking to. I've been wanting to do like, on my channel, I want to do like a leftist disabled panel.
Well clattered away.
Because, I mean, I was on disability welfare for a year. And I have scoliosis, which causes me like a great deal of discomfort at work. And I've dealt with, anxiety disorder to the point of agoraphobia, so it fucks with the functionality. I wasn't able to take metros and shit like that. Plus with the suicidal thoughts, it really hindered me from doing a lot of things. But I'm good these days. Like, obviously it's chronic illness, right? So, oh shit.
And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here. So on they go again.
Oh, okay. Well, did Lenin say anything about Mussolini? Mussolini was a true socialist in the beginning. Yeah, but my fucking my theory is that like his father forced him to be a socialist. His father probably beat him or was abusive or something like that, and then he ended up having like this fucking visceral hatred towards socialists. So whenever he realized that he was in a position where he could yield some real power, he starts with the fashion. He starts going complete opposite. How could I use the socialist aesthetic to destroy socialism? That's what Mussolini did.
Indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here.
But obviously the aesthetic was arguably like
Lukaku.
very Roman too. I get it, but
Ball's gone. Rodrigo.
ah,
Able to close down the shot.
Mussolini. Oof, fucking tired.
Oh, poor corner. Way overhit.
It was much easier to. Ah,
Gundogan. Son.
shit.
And the keeper
I'm getting
slips it
dominated now.
through.
There's a legend saying Mussolini made a train to the camps derailed to save Pietro Nenni, which was Italian Socialist Party leader, because they shared a cell together, but it's kind of a myth. I hear you.
Put in
Even
with
if
the
it's
back
true,
end.
I mean,
Punched away.
I don't know if it changes how I feel about Mussolini.
Lukaku.
But my grandfather used to like Mussolini. And my grandfather liked Mussolini for the single reason that he was very hard on the mafia in Sicily. And my grandfather, who like he would use one path to bring his whatever shit that he would get in the agriculture, whatever he was growing at whatever time. A lot of times it was melons,
Real's
he would grow.
creative tendencies coming to the fore.
The mafia would fucking like stop that path and make him pay a tax to fucking get through. So my grandfather was happy because like it changed really his life in a in a positive way.
Victor Osimhen. And he takes it away.
Mussolini supported World War I and the Socialist Party banned him. He was a traitor. He's a fucking traitor.
Gundogan. And it's still on. Oh, great defending.
Ah,
Extremely
motherfucker.
sloppy in possession.
He was bought and sold completely to support. Yeah, that's it. The military-industrial complex had him in the pocket.
Goal! How about that?
Yo, this is an embarrassing fucking loss here.
Well, here it is again, and all the credit goes to the goal scorer. But you have to ask questions about the keeper. He's got to have that covered.
4-0. Holy
No wonder
shit.
he's frustrated with himself.
Could you tell it's like 2 in the morning?
Very hard to imagine them losing
I
it
just
now.
did a fucking 8-hour shift at a goddamn factory.
Osimhen. Lukaku in position. Aware of the threat, solving the problem.
Me, I don't mind the work,
Rodrigo.
but I find 40 hours a week too much. It's just too much. Some people might want to do more, you know.
Couldn't keep
I like to do other work, you know, other work. I like to have time for other work, organizing, doing shit, trying to organize, you know, fucking.
Well, he's given us away. Ericsson. Now Lukaku.
Oh,
Knows how to put in a clean tackle.
he was hard on the mafia because fascists higher up did not want to share the corruption. Exactly. He didn't want any competition. But I mean, you know, we can analyze it through today's material conditions. Oh, what did I do?
Only the keeper to beat.
You look at like mafiosos here in
One thought,
a
power.
lot of the big cities and shit like that, and a lot of them are very bourgeois. Like a lot of them would pick up arms to fight to save capital because
Failed to hold
they
it.
benefit from it, you know.
Chance to finish.
Ah,
Not out of
fuck's
the woods
sakes.
yet.
To that point that when the guy
Threat
he
over for now.
instructed with fighting mafia started looking for higher ups in power, he instantly sacked him.
Walker.
Yeah, for sure he didn't want no fucking competition. I would have went hard on the mafia too, but like in a for different reasons.
Ericsson.
Me, I would have went hard on the mafia because I want to help peasants like my grandfather. I want to help people who are suffering and working hard every day. I want to make their lives easier.
Walker. And he's
Oh, he just fucking.
oh, there it is!
Guys, this
It's
is
one
embarrassing.
goal after another, and it speaks to the
Hey,
quality
have a
of
good
the
one, Sham. It was good having you in the chat.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. And only 2 minutes remaining here.
Come on, people now. I'll probably end up doing more of these night streams. They'll just be like chill streams though. Like I'm just gonna fucking play
2 minutes
games
of
and
look
stuff
about
like that.
this.
It's fun, you know.
The cut back. And still a chance. Punched away. And
Damn.
that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the story here, Lee.
All right, but yeah, I'm gonna get going because yeah, I'm fucking tired.
Well, look at
Hey, it was good hanging out with all of you.
apart today.
I love yeah, my team abbreviation AFA. Yeah, my team name is Antifa Ultras.
Not terrible.
I gotta work tomorrow again. Fuck. Oh, God. Hey, have a good one, comrades. If anybody wants a last question or anything like that,
Time pass.
I'm open to it. Have a good one, y'all.